video wouldn't upload for some reason, so I have to record it on my phone. So here you go, Dr. Rickman.
Okay. All right. All right. So we're going through all this stuff. Have you ever heard any surgeries or anything like that by any chance?
No, not really.
Hey, it's like this nurse check.
Oh, what's that?
All right. So what we're doing a free health care screening here. Just going to fill out this sheet. It only takes a few minutes. This sheet is going to tell me if you have any signs and symptoms or different types of injuries. So let me know if you have any problems going on with your nervous system. Would you like to fill it out? Try to check it out.
Sure. Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. All right, let's check it out. Okay. Miss Lynn, right?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Lynn. Okay. Headaches. Oh, tell me something about these headaches.
So the headache's been lasting for a couple of months now, and it's not all day, but it's like at the prime time of my day.
Okay. What do you take for those headaches? Are you doing anything to relieve them, or are you just like meditating or taking medication, things like that?
So I do take the sinus pill.
Sinus pill? How does it make you feel?
Well, for that moment it's okay, but then the headache comes back, and so
Headache comes back, you said?
yes.
Okay. All right, tell me a little bit about the low back pain.
So when I'm sitting for long periods of time and whatnot, my back starts hurting.
Okay.
If I'm in the kitchen cooking for my family, my back starts hurting. It's just a really big problem.
Okay, really big problem, back pain. Low back pain, is it just like you're just moving too much, or you're not moving at all, or is it just staying up a long period of time?
I just think because I'm not moving in that time that's when it starts aching. But if I'm just constantly on the go, I'm okay. It's just I don't know why.
Tell me about the irritable bowel syndrome.
So lately, it's been difficult for me to push. Yes. So I mean, I just find myself straining
Okay.
to even.
Okay. Are you like taking anything for that, as far as like time or anything like that?
Yes. So I do take that occasionally.
Times. And how does that make you feel?
So well, it helps me push it out, but then I find myself having the same issue about a day or two later. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. According to everything that we just talked about, these symptoms are not okay, Mrs. Lynn. Yeah, this tells me there's a sign of a significant problem that you got going on here, okay? Symptoms are common, but they're not normal to be having throughout your everyday life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you said your headache's been going on for how long?
For
Probably
a couple of months.
a couple of months. And low back pain has been going on for a couple of months as well.
Yes.
Okay. And the irritable bowel syndrome,
Literally just within the past 2 weeks or so.
2 weeks or so. Okay. Okay, but there's good news. These symptoms are not the problem, but it is a warning of an underlying problem that you might have.
Okay.
All right. So it's just like you're driving around in your car and your light or your dashboard comes on, and like the oil, like something like that, is coming on. So it's telling you that it's an underlying problem. So these symptoms are you having. It's like you're saying, okay, that's a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you a few more questions, and we're going to try to get to the cause. We're going to try to get you to the office to see what we do as chiropractors. We do. All right. So does any of these symptoms keep you from doing anything like everyday activities, anything like that?
So sometimes I find myself not finishing cooking meals with my family, or I'll have to get up from my desk at work, just take a walk around the office,
Okay.
just to relieve the low back pain,
Okay.
and then take my medications
Okay.
each day.
All right. So things like these headaches, this low back pain, your irritable bowel syndrome, these things can be caused from putting stress on your nervous system, right? So when symptoms of this medicine is present, there are a couple of things that I would like you to know as a chiropractor and what you do. We want to know what's causing the interference. We want to know what to do to get rid of the cause so we can help you remove, and so you can function to your 100% optimal ability.
Right.
And Has anyone you've been to a doctor for these, correct? I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Or have they ever told you the cause of the problem or like what's really going on?
No, not really. They just tell me to keep doing what I'm doing and that it'll eventually pass.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a few examples. Okay. So what we found through research here is that the cause to nearly all health problems is a problem because of interference in the nervous system, right? For example, nutrition deficiency, stress, damage to the nervous system, which these specific symptoms is most commonly due to your nervous system, right?
Okay.
So your nervous system controls everything throughout your body, right? You have a brain, you have a spinal cord, and you have nerves coming off that spinal cord going to different functions in your organs, and it goes to every function, organ, and muscle throughout your body.
Okay.
So let's say I cut a nerve to your heart. Do you think your heart is going to work at 100%? No, right? Okay. So what can happen is you can have a bone in your spinal cord where it can misalign on top or below one another bone, right? And put pressure on a nerve coming out between those bones, right?
Right.
So let's say your irritable bowel syndrome, right? So you have a nerve going to your colon, to your rectum, and things like that. Yeah. So that nerve can be pinched by a moving bone in your low back. That can be causing your low back pain. It can be causing you having your irritable bowel syndrome where you can't do the fun things like work and be at home with your grandchildren and things like that. So you can do the things you want to do. So here, would you be interested in coming into office so we can go further into these signs and symptoms and things like that?
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. So we have an appointment tomorrow. And what's a good time for you? Is it morning? PM?
I prefer the morning.
Prefer the morning. Okay. We have appointment open at 8 o'clock. Would you like be interested in coming in?
Yes.
All right. So what we're going to do here now. I'm gonna talk to you about the new patient entry form. So here is what we're gonna do. So today is only $25. Your $25 is going to cover your X-rays, your day 1, day 2, and your doctor's report. Things like this in the normal doctor's office, it probably cost you about $150. But since you're at our screening event today, it's only going to cost you $25. Would you like to proceed with that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. So let me get you a sign here. Okay. All right. I have your number, and I'll give you a call later on today to follow up with you. And we'll see you in the morning, okay?
All right.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Lynn? How you doing today?
Good.
It's so great to see you again. I'm so glad that we met you at our screening event.
Right. Likewise.
So I went through your new patient history intake form thoroughly, and today we want to see what type of things that we can help to get to the underlying cause of the problem, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I see you taking all these medications here for your irritable bowel syndrome and your headaches and your low back pain. You want to tell me anything else about them, anything like that?
Well, the headaches, like I said, they started a couple of months ago, and it was around this time that we had a review for my job, and it's just been so hard to sleep regularly, and now that the review's over, I still find myself not sleeping properly, and so it's just
All right.
slow.
You definitely want to get to the cause. So for your low back pain, is that just like you're not doing anything? Did you have any recent accidents, anything like that? Can you take something like that?
So, I slipped in the kitchen while I was mopping the floor, and, grandkids leave toys around, and so it just hurt for a little bit, and I just thought it was nothing, and then I can recover.
Okay, when did that happen?
That happened, I want to say a couple weeks ago as
A couple
well.
weeks ago. All right. How does it make you feel?
It just makes me tired.
Tired.
I find myself avoiding doing certain things throughout the day.
Does it make it? What do you do to relieve it, by any chance?
So in that particular moment, I'll just sit down and try to relax for a moment. I may drink some water. Other than that, everyone was kind of good.
What makes the pain worse?
So when I am standing on my feet for too long or sitting for too long, if I'm stretching for something, I find my back starting to hurt from that. And I get to the point now that I can barely pick up my grandkids.
Oh my gosh. Okay. On a scale on 1 to 10, with 10 being the worst, where's you falling at the pain scale? Scale 1 to 10, 10 being the worst.
Okay.
How bad is
So on an okay day, it may be a 6,
it?
but
Okay then.
yes, but then on days where I have to do more, it's 8 or 9.
Okay. So is that pain radiating, or is it just local? Is it just confined to one area, or is it more of a shooting sharp pain, anything like that? What kind of pain? Is it dull? Is it sharp?
It's more sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you point to it for me?
So yeah, it's like right here,
Okay.
and it just goes straight down.
Okay. Just straight. Is it straight down the back of the leg, or?
So yeah,
Okay.
it does.
So from here to the back of the leg. Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Let me get you the standard work. I'm going to run through a partial examination real quick. Okay. All right. Okay, you got a high right shoulder here. Anterior head carriage. Things like that. You write that down and jot down a few things here, okay?
Okay.
All right. Can I get you to sit back down for me?
Yes.
I'm going to do 3 things. I'm going to place my hands in your head. I'm just going to take your head through a series of motions, okay?
Okay.
All right. Stand back up for me. All right, so can I get you to try to just like go all bend all the way down for me?
Okay.
Try to put this hand in your pocket. Does it hurt? Kind of. Okay, well, let's put this side.
That's a little worse.
Okay. See how you can get more of the reaching in your pocket on the right than the left?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this is telling me a lot there, okay? Miss Lynn?
Okay.
All right. All right. So we're going through all this stuff. Have you ever heard any surgeries or anything like that by any chance?
No, not recently.
Okay. Alrighty. So back pain. Alright. Alright, stand work for back up for me one more time.
Alright.
Alright. So this one I'm gonna get you to do, I want you to just try to rotate all the way to the left side here. Rotate all the way to the right. Oh, there it is, right there. You see that? You see that? You see how you can get more on the right than on the left?
I do.
Okay. All right, so that marks the indication that we have a low back problem here, okay?
Right.
So what I'm going to do now, we're going to take some x-rays, all right? So, and I'm going to send you over with my CA, Amber, and we're going to get some x-rays taken, and things like that, and I'll be right back with you, okay, after the x-ray, okay? All right, so Ms. Lynn, okay, we got your x-rays taken. Tomorrow we go over your test results. If we confirm that there is a problem on your x-rays from your low back pain and things like that, we will do an adjustment to remeasure and to see how you respond. All right, so this will tell us how much care you would need throughout in my practice in this office of what we do. So I'm going to send you over to Amber, and she's going to get you scheduled for our next available appointment tomorrow, the earliest. So I want to get this done right away so we can get this problem resolved, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Amber, we did take x-rays. I'm talking to Amber, so we did take x-rays. What I need you to do, I need you to get Miss Lynn scheduled for my first available appointment tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All right, perfect. Hey, how you doing, Miss Lynn? It's good to see you again.
Okay, yeah.
All right, how are you today?
I'm okay.
Okay, so I have looked at your x-rays, and I have very bad news for you. I found subluxation, right? I have found subluxation in your low back here. Do you know where these nerves go?
No, I don't.
All right, so those nerves in your low back that is being pinched by different bones. You remember the story I gave you at the screening event where you have two bones and they can misalign above and below one another, and it can cause pressure on nerves. I found subluxation in your low back. And those nerves is going to your low back, is going to your stomach and your colon and those different types of organs in that area, which could be causing your low back pain and your irritable bowel syndrome. All right, and since your body is trying to compensate and you're trying to take your mind